So I can't tell you exactly what made me decide to pick this up again. Aside from it's in my general interest, it's something I know it's can be used for. Well, journaling, diary kind of stuff is great for anyone, whether it's running train of thoughts, proving intent, or helping in some way with mental stability. When I say that, I don't mean like you see pink elephants. I mean in general, like saying stability of the foundation of a house or government. Why? You know, we're kind of lazy as a people today in some ways. Write a journal. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If I had a nice house and it's like this is my office kind of room, maybe I'd have a journal there, and I'd have it in a place where I'm like, let me write a few lines. I couldn't imagine having that kind of luxury. But the point is, simply doing a running podcast or video diary deal can be very beneficial. So, basically, why am I getting back into this or trying to get back into this in a way that's actually not kind of flaky and you stop? Well, years ago, diagnosed schizophrenic, detailed my journey of medication with my significant other, kind of stopped. And I kind of did, but Basically, I ended up moving at this point to Portland, Oregon. She has family on the East Coast and wanted to be closer to them, so decided to split up. So, why am I doing this? Well, here's the thing. There is so much content out there on the internet. This could be something that hardly anyone sees. But why am I recording something to put maybe on YouTube for this kind of deal? I never had any intention like I'm gonna be a content creator. Why? For starters, I think it was mostly about I don't think I can keep up the interest with that. I mean, it'd be one thing if you said, hey, and this is kind of like a crystal ball, not a 8 ball thing. You can't know. But if something from the future had been like, you'd be making 100 grand a year. Okay. My interest and willingness to be diligent is increased. You don't know that stuff though. So that's why the channel seemed to be kind of a not just a variety channel, but like which way is his eight like he might have ADHD. Which way is it going now? I'm aware of how it comes across, but why am I getting back into it? You would think doing something like this, because I'm alone on this part in this part of the country right now. I have family in California. I have family in Texas. I have family in Kansas and Georgia. And of course, if you're talking about mom's side of the family, yeah, probably in Mexico too. Not that there's a lot of talk about that. But the point is this: it's a good way to go, okay, how are you keeping yourself busy? Aside from obviously work and bills, like what would be good if you want to set a good example for someone else? And so maybe, and that's why I say kind of video journal deal. It's good for a lot of people because it's like, okay, you want to show something that's not gonna just blend into the background of the internet. Something that could be relevant, useful in this day and age. Blah 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 blah. So basically, it's a good reason to indulge in several interests like photography and videography of mine. But also, well, I guess I can't look like a train wreck. Not that I ever planned on that, but let's be clear. Everyone's like photos and video. I didn't know. I look like I look homeless and deranged. Should have told me. I need at least to have my hair back so I don't look like Kramer. A lot of people have that reaction, so I think that's why starting to. But the short version for now is I know how capable I am. I know what I know. I know the skills, degrees I have, and if you wait too long, it's kind of like standing in place, losing momentum, or a rut where you're not walking, how do you get out of it and show, like, not validation of empowerment? I know I can do this. Yeah, look, before you leap at a certain point, it's very much a true thing. There's nothing stopping yourself but you. Now, like Blade Runner losing his legs, that's a bit more of a hindrance, but emotional walls may make it hard to talk, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to talk or not talk. Which is not saying anything about how hard it is. So I'm choosing to talk. And hopefully, this is not something I regret. Anyhow, my name's Josh. This is like anything else. I'm just kind of talking out loud, basically. Advice, you can learn from my mistakes, but at no point is this official recommendation or advice of any kind for anything. So, I'm not saying I'm an idiot, but I'm saying do your homework before you listen to anyone, okay? Most well meaning intentions can still hurt. But I hope this maybe helps someone.